Hey guys, Jin here. So my last video I had to record for like an hour, did not record. So doing it again. So quickly go through this. So you're gonna need the thing what you need. So I'll provide a lot of the materials you're gonna be needing in this video. I'll provide links all in the description. So anything I reference. So let's say cats. We'll have the cats, the character folder. I'm gonna be referencing Quantum Pack, which I'll be using. Anything else? The notes stuff I use, anything I'm gonna be using in this video will be in the description. It'll be easy. I'll be even providing my UE5 file or UE4 file, so you guys can just drag and drop and get right to it, just without having to make a whole bunch of mess. But I'll explain what you need to do if you want to make that yourself anyway. So we're gonna get right back to it. You're gonna need Blender. So you're gonna Blender latest version of Blender is what I have here. So I'll start it up again so you guys can see how the process of what I do. Should turn my music down a little bit. So when you get Blender, you have this cube, all this stuff. Press A and delete, so it deletes all that. Then this will pop on the right side of your screen. You want to go to Units. You want to do 0.1 on the unit scale, 0.1, and press Enter. You see everything gets kind of changed around. That's good. I'll provide a link to the PSK import is what you're going to need, and I use Cats. Cats is an amazing program which lets you import models, separate materials, pose mode. It's super nice. It's super compact. It helps you so much. But I'll provide that and I'll show you guys what I use in the video. I'll record this video to have Cats. It's so good. Alright, so the folder I'll be references is the character folder. So when you have all this set up, you just probably go to Edit. Anything I provide, you just add-ons, install. You would just install the PSK zip files I'll be providing. So import a PSK. So this character folder right here is what I'll be providing. So this has everything in the game right now except for FBI HRT files, because I don't want to get fucking shit on for that, because that'd be a mess. This is everything that's in the game files from, I think, I don't know, probably January. Is it January 20th? No, that's from January 20th. It's a while back, but it's still good to be used. So the Valley stuff, it has all types of stuff. Actually, let's see Valley real quick. So SWAT. Today we're gonna be doing a head. So we're gonna be using the heads for today. So heads folder. This is all the end-game heads. You use whatever you want. Some don't actually have a face model, like some actually don't have an unmasked face. Some do. I would prefer you don't use Chavez, you don't use Cowboy. Swan and Paz are the same face skins apparently. I just use it. So you want to use Eli's. I use Eli's because he has an unmasked face. It's just better. So we're gonna be doing with the mask today. So masked. So you see it's super small in your project. So you can click A, S, and we'll do 100. And type 100 in. It'll make it way bigger. This is what Ron uses for their stuff. This is what you want to do. So this is scaled up to 100. So you can see it's a helmet, all that type of jazz. Skin, bones. What you want to do first, since you're replacing the helmet or anything with the mask, you want to click on using Cats, separate by materials. So anything that has its own material will be separated, so the head, all that type of stuff. So we're doing a helmet replacement today. So I'm gonna delete the helmet. So it's gone. Just have this. Quickly to this is you want to click on the balaclava, press A and go Control J. This will join all this together back to where it was originally. So now I want to hide it. So I press H. So now I want to import the head model I want to use. Let's say the helmet. So I had one already pre-done, which I'm just going to throw in here. So you see it's the head. I'm just going to delete this real quick. So it's just the helmet. Alright. So you can use SFM. Any 3D model you can use. I use SFM. I use Source. Well, that's Source. Any Source game basically. Left 4 Dead. SFM, Gmod, anything that can be, or has a workshop basically that people put shit on, I just use. Make sure to read the terms and conditions on those though, because people actually put some stuff they've custom made on there, which I don't touch. I just touch stuff only from games. So you can see this has patches on it and stuff. This is the helmet, so I'm just gonna combine this real quick. Hold on. It's combined into one thing. So you see it doesn't move. It's a separate material or separate mesh. It doesn't move with the in-game head. Just gonna delete that. So this helmet ignore. It will probably have a bunch of shit right here. If this is an imported model, just go here, delete all groups. It says UV single, but it'll probably be something way different. So what you would want to do is you want to take whatever Ron has. You want to click on the Ron model, take the UV single from that, copy it, go to your model you're putting onto the model, and you want to paste it there. It just says UV single because I'm just reusing it since I had it pre-done for the last video. Let me actually make sure I'm recording before I do anything. Lord, throw a fit. So you have nothing on this helmet. You have nothing over here. Good. Ron has stuff over here. That's just nice. So before you do anything, if you're just adding just the helmet, which I do, actually add this back. There he goes. What I'm gonna do is I go to edit mode on A, so it has all the helmet stuff already selected. What I do is I go back to object mode, click A, so it's all selected, Control J, so it combines it. So now this is all one material. See, it has vertex groups, all that shit over here. Since you did that, now it won't. When you try to move this head or you try to pose it, it will just, the helmet will stay still, but the head will move around. So to fix that, you have to weight it. An easy way to weight it, since it's just using the same stuff, you can do is you could go up here, go to head, and go back to edit mode. Since you already selected all the stuff, it's right there already done. So you have the helmet already all selected. You go to head, you assign it one weight. It makes it 100. So you assign that. So now you go back to this. If you've used what I did, you have to reconnect it to the skeleton since they won't move around. Then reconnect it back to the skeleton, the master skeleton. You just click on the mesh. You should just click on the bones so it's all together. Control P, armature deform. Then you want to make sure you want to press A so it's all combined. Control A, all transform so it's back to where it should be. So now that you did it right, you go to pose mode. You're able to move the helmet around with this. This is not set up right at all. It doesn't look good, but it's just me showing off a random helmet. Just for now. It's all finished. It moves the helmet. You can edit. You can make it look all nice. Do what you need to do. This is for you guys to figure out how to do this. I just want to show you guys how to do it. So that's done. This is basically nearly finished. We just have one last thing to do. So Ron works with routing. So what you want to do is go up to the top right here. So click on the SK head Eli mast. Rename this to root. Then right here, this is the skeleton. So now you click that, you see a root. You see this. You want to click on root, go to edit mode. You want to delete the root. Press delete and delete that root. Go back to object mode. Click on this. So SK head mast.adp. So click on that. Name that to root also. You Control A, all transform, so it saves it all good. That's finished. This is a finished model. It moves around, it's all good. You can do what you need to do, weight paint stuff. That's finished. Now you want to do is you want to export it. So you go to up here. This is using cats. Export. Materials doesn't really matter because this is using basic game materials, which is going to be, I'll show you the reason why in a minute. Show you the export. Desktop. So we already had a video head done, so I'm just going to export right back to that. You want to just tab out. Back real quick. You want to have Unreal 4. So you want to open up Unreal real quick. I'll provide my helmet folder so you guys can reuse it. So just get right back into it. You'll be done. You don't have to set anything up. You just put it in there. You're good. So this is my helmet folder right here. My helmet project. So double click on that. Just let it load up. Just give it a minute, just waited. There it goes. Mine will look different. When you load it up, it looks probably the same because of stuff. So you'll have all this done when you use my UE, which I'll be giving. Make sure you use that. So this is all, what you'd have to do originally if you don't use my UE is you have to make all these folders again. I'll full screen this real quick. You have to make all these folders. You would have to root everything. It will include all the masters. So these are already done because you would have to make these. If you want to make your own, here's the materials. How would you say it's how it's set up in UE. I should try to pull it over. This is how it's set up. So you have a base, I have an ORM. These are just parameter 2D's textures. Just connected them all together. You can reuse these for anything you want to call these. So these are what I use to call for the base game. Instead of making a whole new texture and having to make a whole, like, adds more shit to the project, this just calls upon it from the game, and it looks nice. It just uses the in-game textures, all that good. So that's all that hair, eye stuff. You can there will be more eyes in here. I just have Eli's eye because I just reuse it. You can just copy paste this and rename it to Alabama, and do what you need to do. If you want to use other people's eyes, I just use Eli's eyes for everything. So SWAT's your main chunk you'll be working in here. SWAT heads. These are all the heads that are available in game for you to modify. That's not HRT. This is the face textures. They all use different ones. I call upon them via the game. So I work in the Eli folders where I work. So I make a textures for if I edit my new stuff I want to put in here. This is my new balaclava I have done. This is how it's done. So that was just obviously an example. I'll delete this real quick. If it'll load up. Delete. So if you want to add anything new, so any new textures that's coming into the game that's not being called upon via the game, already in-game stuff, I'm going to right-click, go to Materials, Textures, and you do a Material Instance. This will, just name it, I just named mine, you saw Taco Bell, there's a meme, just messing around. You will double-click on this. Parent will be Clothing FP Master. This is only if you're doing a new texture. So this would be like the new helmet texture I would be making. I'm not gonna do it in this video. There's no reason to. You guys can figure it out. It's just right there. You can figure it out from just by watching. So you put your texture on that, put it in the model. So click on this. You put it in the model. All that done. So since you know this new, I'm gonna delete these thing right here. This is already done. So that's set up. So that's just if you want to add import. This is where you put all your new stuff. You make a bunch of these. So where's this is our video head right here. This is the one we just made in Blender that we went through. So you want if this is a new head, you want to drag it in here. You want to make sure material import method is do not create materials, and there's no skeletons. We'll show you how to fix that, so you just import your own every time. So you want to import. I believe you won't need to do what I'm doing right now, but if this does not show up in your project when I give it to you guys, what you want to do is you want to copy this. Actually, you want to go to Window, Content Browser, and make number 2 right here. That sounds wrong. You're going to go to Character, Base Head, Shared. Here we go. This is the skeleton you can reuse every time you want to do stuff. You would just copy and paste it in there, delete the one in here, delete the heads, and you can re-import it with this skeleton. So what you do is you would bring it in here, rename it to that, close that out. So, and what I usually do is I just delete all this. And what I do is bring this video head in here, bring it back in here, and if you want to import any new head you've made in the future, or going to be making in the future, you can just go up here, SKL Master Head, Shared, boom. You'll have no issue. If you followed what I did in Blender on any other new helmets, you'll be good. So it's video head, all that done. So this is going to be Eli's new head. So if I double click on this, you can see nothing's textured, nothing's done, all that jazz. If it's named right, so say this wasn't here, this SWAT body or this SWAT head, it would automatically apply, if this O one wasn't there, it would automatically apply the materials we have in the project. So now that since I don't have it, see it's a SWAT Eli head, I just look up SWAT, there's Eli's head, MI refractive, eye, there's Eli's eye, his eyelashes, look up eyelash master, this is for his eyes, Scala, this is VU3, this is V5. It's all named, all right. I don't have the current balaclava in my project. I'll add that after. So you just want to do anything, but you would see it'd be SWAT. I'll add that after, so that's all finished. And then this would be all. This is all the new stuff. You just make new Taco Bell stuff and just pop it in there, so it's done. Diddly dog deal. I'll bring it back. So that's done. So this is all that done. So that's set up the call stuff from the game. When you get a game, you make this summon, it will call upon it from the game, and it will work. It will automatically apply the textures that Ron uses. You don't have to do anything other than that. That's done. So that's Eli's head. Let's say I'd like the texture right now because there's no reason to. You guys can, So this is Eli. So this is the notes I was talking about. This is by Mick Messenger. This is my version of it. I've edited his stuff to be, I can just copy and paste it over, you know? So this is Eli's head. Just copy. Rename this. Make sure these names are right. And so it's SK, you know, yada yada. So I usually copy this, go back to Alabama's. Make sure I keep out some stuff. All right, Alabama's, paste it. I go through all these, just paste it in. There's already helmets in here. That's because the old video I was doing. Paste it in there, get all that jazz all set up in there. That's all finished. I'm just going through and delete the older ones. So since you guys won't have anything in here, you would have to rename them all. I'll do that with you guys real quick, so you guys can follow along. These are just old helmets. I should have deleted them before I did the video. Alright, so now that's done. Copied all of them to these new folders. Alabama. See, it's SK SWAT. Copy that. Rename. That's renamed. Judges. The judges is SK no helmet ears. King. SK King helmet. Paz. Paz and Swan use the same kind of stuff, so that's why they're together. Paz is the only one that's actually shown in game in a way. That's done. But we're not finished yet, because now they're all using Eli's face. So you have black dudes with white eyes, you know, or white face. It's weird, you know. So now what we do is that in here, since this would be Alabama's head model. You don't click on it. You see it says SWAT Eli head. Click on it. Click on AW. You know, you click Alabama's. Make sure this doesn't matter right here. Make sure this above this says Alabama, or whoever's folder this is. So that's Alabama's head setup. So now I go to judges. Scroll down, look up judge. There's judge. That's set up. Go back, go to king. See king, so look up king. Do that. Go back now, go to Paz. Go Paz. Back, go to Prescott. Prescott. And now we're finished. We're completely done with all that. That's all set up. You guys will have all these folders and everything when I release it. So now I just save all. This is the most important part here, is you save it all. And before I end, I'll be also providing a template of a pack chunk. This is what you use to make your mods. So it will go up to character, but there'll be no SWAT folder in here. So I might say this video helmet, you can rename it as whatever you want right after mods, and mods underscore. So right after this, you just name it as I did video. Just name it video gamer. Make sure to add a underscore P at the end of your name. That's how you make a patch file for it. So what you do after that is that, so you go to content, ready or not, characters, nothing in here. So you're going to put that to the side for now. Go back to here, make sure everything's saved. You want to cook it. Then you want to make a new folder. You want to look up a new folder real quick. You want to go to documents, Unreal projects. I have 4 of them because these are my bodies, gun mags, all type of stuff. You want to go to your helmet folder, which I'll be showing you guys how to put mine. I'll be giving you in here. We're going to saved. It's cooking. You want to go saved. You want to go. My fucking computer's dying right now. To cooked. Oh, it didn't open up. To cook. It's probably taking a minute because it's cooking it right now. So Windows no editor. To don't clue engine. Go wherever it'll be named helmets. Go to helmets. Content. Ready or not. Character, and you'll see base head, shared SWAT. At this point I would go to character and make a quick access pin. I don't have it right here because I have it differently. Because you'll be reusing this a lot. Make a lot of helmets to be reusing it. So now you go back to your pack chunk folder where it says up to character. You want to take SWAT. You want to drag it in there. You want to X out of this. We're not done yet. So go to SWAT, heads. You want to delete the texture folder. You cannot. Going forward, you cannot have any of these things, these master materials in this folder because it will break. Because you can't have anything that's already being called upon in the folder. So you just delete that, the texture, and you're fine. So now this is all set up. So I'll be linking this. This is Quantum's Packer, It is 10 out of 10. I love using it. It saves me so much time. So what you do now is with Content Packer in your pack chunk folder right here, it's all done. You drag your pack chunk folder into drag and drop on input side. Then output, you just go folder to desktop, select folder, do whatever you want, put it where you want, and then you pack it. Takes no time. Right here, it's already done. So now we go to check it. So we go to our packs folders for ready or not. This is the old one. This is the one we just did. We throw it into our pack folder to make sure it works. Go to Steam, ready or not, launch it up, and we'll see if it worked. If it all said it is good and done, the dude in the main menu, I think that's Judge, will have a new helmet or whatever you replace their stuff with. So there you go. Look at that. It's already changed. That's our new helmet and our stuff. So you can see, I'll include the base material for the balaclava. Right now I don't have it, but you see the eyes are already being called upon. We didn't do any textures. We just called upon from the in-game. So go single player. Alright, we're in game. So look out here. There's our helmet. Look at that. Spiffy and brand new. If we go to the internet, you see everybody has different head models now. Everybody has black, white, Hispanic, everything done. So you're at that point, you're finished. If you need it, you just go back and make any extra edits. You see if it stretches, anything's wrong with it. You edit, do what you need to do. So now we're gonna tab out, do some tips and some other stuff you can do to fix stuff if it breaks. So that's all done. Trying to think what else you need to do. Now you should just say, I usually make a folder, it's save, I will tell you right now, save any FBXs you make, any head models you make, save them, rename them, save any pack chunks you have, because you'll lose them, believe me. You'll forget if you make a lot of models like I do, lowering new stuff, you'll lose stuff. It's crazy. So I'll show you right now. Oh yeah, I'll show you right now. So this document folder, I will be providing this in the description on a bunch of the stuff on Google Drives. This is the helmet folder. This will be what you use. I'll provide these in later videos, bodies in later videos. So I'll zip this up right now while we're sitting here. So you'll zip it. I'll zip it up real quick, and you would unzip it. You just throw this folder in your Unreal projects, and it probably won't show up when you have it. Or if you have it already open, you just exit out of it and reopen your Unreal. It'll be right there. You might have to press more, but it'll be right there. Just let it hold. So you take this, all you do is you unpack it, drag it in there, and you're good to go. Be a ready to go project. When I put the balaclava in there, it'll be all set, guys. I hope I helped you guys. I mean, if you have any other issues, just feel free to contact me on the Discord. You know, it's just the main dude on there, just top. You see me top fucking right. You know, check my mods on Nexus. You know, if you have any issues. Just please ask in the Discord, ask in the comments of this video. You know, everything will be provided for you. If anything is not working, anything's having issues, just ask. I'm sure anybody will love to help you. Hope you guys have fun. You know, enjoy. It's fun modding. You know, just take your time. Don't work too hard. Don't overwork yourselves. Just enjoy it. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope it helps you guys. Sorry if I talked faster in the video. That's just how I am. I'll try and make more videos. You guys have a great day, though. Thank you.